house and your car make up the majority of your finances. What if I told you there were 7 ways you're actually quietly losing money, keeping you broke, and you have no idea? Don't worry, I'm not just going to tell you what it is you need to fix, I'll tell you how you're going to fix it. The first one is payday loans. Companies give you credit before you receive your next paycheck. Usually it's a in-between loan company because your current paycheck can't cover the bills. Now, the problem here is loans are very, very nasty. Because you get money from a company, you need to pay back that company with your next paycheck. That paycheck isn't enough. You'll need to take out more money to then take out more money from your next paycheck to pay off that company again. And you'll likely never earn enough money in your paycheck if you already have the payday loans to pay off the next loan that they give you and the previous loans that you haven't paid off still. It means you're basically loan stacking. That's when you're getting debt from different companies in order to pay off the other companies. And when you have this problem of loan stacking, there is no amount of money you could earn in a job or many jobs that can allow you to pay off these loans. People broke, it keeps people in debt, and it robs people of their time in the future for peace of mind now. Instead, it's to save money or going at a job where you can earn enough money so you don't need to take out payday loans. You need to take on more jobs or more debt to pay off those previous loans. The thing is the latest product. Apple is still in business. Apple phone every single year, and people buy it every single year. In fact, they finance it. Buy an iPhone, next iPhone comes out. Your current phone is not good enough, even though it is, let's be honest, they all do the same thing. Your current phone isn't good enough to you. You're gonna get that phone, you're gonna finance it. You're gonna pay a monthly fee, and you'll never finish paying off that phone because you now need to upgrade to get the next phone. And you'll never truly own something. The phone you have in your hand is good enough. Forget whatever phone they're releasing next year. It doesn't matter, you don't need it. And focus on paying off the current phone you have now. Because there's no point financing something that you could just pay off. Next one is DoorDash. DoorDash used to be a fun, convenient, easy way of ordering food, having it delivered to your house, and having a nice meal. The problem with DoorDash is now, like a lot of companies, they've gotten more expensive. It's not worth the price. Paying extra on fees, extra on surcharges, and if you want to deliver it quicker, you're spending even more money on express delivery. Prices, they never ever make sense. The best thing to do is drive there and get the meal, or just cook it at home. Of cooking the food at home, or at least getting into your car and getting the meal yourself. Food nowadays is not going to be worth it. The prices are just way too high. Next one is takeaways. Now takeaways used to be affordable, but nowadays it's cheaper to actually get food from the grocery store than it is to get a takeaway. The average takeaway meal is $18, which for most people is about an hour of their time after tax. The problem with this is, one, it's not expensive, one, it's too expensive, and two, it's very easy to get out, it's very hard to get out of this cycle. If you spend $18 on a meal twice a day, that's almost $40 gone. If you do that 5 days of the week, that's over $100 spent on just takeaways. When for less of the price, you could feed yourself with $50 or maybe even $70 max from grocery shopping and meal prepping and meal cooking at home and cooking your own meals at home. Takeaways aren't worth it. Number 5 is getting rich quickly. Now, we all want to be rich. We all want to have money in the bank. None of us want to be worried about our finances. But the problem with getting rich quickly is you end up losing money on these courses, on these scams, on these meme stocks. These ways that people market making money to you, how it's fast, you'll buy a course and you'll buy a course and you'll be making $10,000 next week. These are scams. No one can guarantee you how quickly you start making money. No one can guarantee you how much return you'll get on a stock. Don't try to get rich quickly. Put money into a fund, let it compound over a year and over time. And you get rich slowly. It can only be built over time. It can't be built in a day. It cannot be built in a day. Sixth thing is car loans. Most people finance a car. They finance a car. They pay $500, even $800 for just the car itself. The problem with this is the car payment already is $800. That doesn't cover the full cost of gas, rego, engine oil, and maintenance fees. And if a car battery breaks. These things, and you're spending your hard-earned money on a depreciating asset every single month, and even though the car is depreciating, the value of that every year, the price actually goes up. So you could be spending over $1,000 a month financing a car that's losing value every single year, just to pay it off in 10 years. It's absolutely pointless. When you consider that most people finance a car because they're financing it to impress their friends. No one is impressed by your car. Everybody else has their own struggles. No one cares. Put your money, buy a used car. Buy a used car. Trade in for a cheaper car or get a used car. Trade in for a cheaper car or get a used car that is more affordable. Trade it for a used car or a car that's more affordable, so you only have to pay gas and engine oil once in a while. Get a used car, buy it outright, and you'll be good. The last thing is an expensive mortgage. Most people can't get a house, and that's fine. The problem is getting an expensive house is getting a mortgage is not worth it. Getting a mortgage is not worth it. Your house is not a savings account, it is a liability. It takes money out of your pocket, it doesn't put money inside it. You're not spending too much money on your mortgage, which means you end up becoming house poor, where most, if not all of your money from your paycheck goes towards paying for your house fees. That is an easy way to stay broke for the rest of your life. So, don't get a house if you don't need one. Renting is better until you can afford the monthly payments with your job. And yeah.